How is everybody? I'm really stupid, so this might take me a minute. There we go. I'd like to begin by saying, fuck Vanna White. I really cannot stand that bitch. In a day where all of our jobs are either done by a machine or outsourced to another country, how the fuck does she still have a job? She has not had to manually turn the letters on Wheel of Fortune since 1997. She should have been replaced by a fucking circuit board years ago, and she gets paid $4 million a year to stand there and clap. $4 million a year, that's more money than all of us have made combined in all of our lifetimes. That's enough money to buy, I think it's like 16,000 vowels, which is just an absurd amount of vowels by anybody's standards. And speaking of women that I can't stand, there's something I feel the need to say to some of the women out there. And this is not going to apply to all of you, just some of you. And the ones that it does apply to, you're not going to think that I'm talking about you. But don't worry, because everyone else in the room is going to know that I'm talking about you. But not all of you, but some of you have to realize that you are not attractive enough to be a cunt. I know you don't want to hear that. You like to think that you got your shit on lockdown and all the women are just jealous of you and every guy creams his pants at the mere suggestion of you, but you're wrong. You're just wrong. I mean, if you're a good-looking woman, you can get away with a lot of dumbass shit. But some of you try and get away with that same shit when you have severe appearance deficits. Okay? It's just, I know no one likes to think of themselves as ugly, but you know that game Indian poker? Some people call it Polish poker, where everyone takes a playing card and they stick it to their forehead so they can't see it, but everyone else can. That's exactly like your physical appearance. Because when everyone else is in a better position to judge what you've got, it's hard to bullshit anyone but yourself. And it's not the 1930s anymore, okay, where the attractive women were the ones that didn't get polio. Okay. When my grandmother was younger, she was considered the most attractive piece of ass in 3 counties. And she had a droopy eye and was missing fingers. Okay? It's not like that anymore. It's 2011. And the world population has more than doubled since that time, and there is a lot of really good-looking women out there that you have to compete with now. So if you're like me and you're not one of the most attractive people on the planet, just don't be a cunt. Please. I'm asking on behalf of everyone. Because women probably hate cunty women more than men do, because it gives all the rest of them a bad name. And this applies to guys too. Some of you guys got to realize you're not attractive enough to be a cunt. Okay? And while we're on that, guys, when you brag about your dick size, no one cares. No one cares, and no one believes you. Not a single person. Everyone automatically assumes you're lying. Even if you talk about having a small dick, like I do, everyone just assumes it's smaller than you already make it out to be. Okay? And just, you don't, I hear guys all the time, like, I got a solid 9 inches. Really? Why are you wearing pants? If I woke up tomorrow and miraculously had a 9-inch cock, I wouldn't wear pants ever again. I'd just walk around with my dick hanging in the breeze. Like, yeah, check that shit out. It's 8 inches longer than it was yesterday. And for the women out there, I really don't understand why women don't get the equal rights thing. You know, I hear a lot of women talk about how it's a gender-biased world and it's male-dominated and we have all the power and all the money, and that's true, I'm not disputing that, but you don't seem to understand why men want it to be that way. Because you all think it's just because we hate you, and to be honest, some guys do just fucking hate you. But the main reason men want all the power and the money is because for a lot of us, that's the only currency we have that we can trade for pussy. That's just the way it is by default. That's not all of us can get laid based on our looks or personality. So we have to garner as much money and power as we can, because by default, you control the entire women are the comptroller of pussy. We have all the electronics because you have all the electricity. And that's just the way it's going to be. And I really don't understand why women complain about it being a male-dominated world anyway. Yeah, we got all the power and all the money, but you know what? Any woman worth her salt can own any fucking man she wants with minimal effort. It really does not take much to just get a guy by the nutsack and hold it there, but you don't get that by being a cunt. Just fuck him when he does good things, and that's it, like a Pavlov dog kind of thing. You can make the world a better place. I would do it. If I was a fucking hot woman, I'd be on my 3rd divorce and 2nd Ferrari right now. If you don't take advantage of the rich assholes in the world, that's on you. I feel no sympathy for you whatsoever. There's a grift in the system. You gotta take advantage of it. You know, it's like my sister. My sister's a pretty good-looking white woman, and she worries about like having to financially support her child. And like, Sarah, just suck a dick. Find a fucking rich guy and suck his dick. Find a bunch of rich guys and fucking chow down on their cock until you have enough money set aside to put hailing through college, and then you can worry about finding love or whatever it is you're doing to ruin your fucking life. Just suck a dick. I would do it. I'm not even gay, and I'd suck a dick for rent money. I would. If I ran into a guy that was willing to pay me $375 to suck his dick, I'd suck his dick. $375, Jeff, not $3.75. Those days are long behind me. But I'd suck a dick. I got the lips for it. I admit